We're back. We've had some big technical problems. Um, but it looks like we are live again. And Jay is with me here on the phone.
Hello.
Jay's on the phone. I don't know if anyone out there knows how to add a second, like a split screen sort of thing. We thought we knew how to do it, and we did not.
Why don't you call me back on FaceTime then?
All right, we're gonna call him back on FaceTime, and it's gonna be like just two men together again. Call him on FaceTime. Wow.
Hey!
All right, let's get you, buddy. Let's get you a little something to prop you up here, because I don't want you falling all over the place.
You got like a stand or something?
Oh, that's not gonna. We need you like right here, huh?
You need to see me.
I know. Hey, we apologize to everyone that we let down, not just today, but overall.
Can you set me on a Coke can or something?
Yeah, we should be able to. Let's see here. That's no good. One moment, folks. We'll be right back. Uh, Dude, come on. Oh.
I've got a salt shaker.
Yeah, we got something we can.
Hey!
All right. I'll still need to hold it. Oh no. Well, let's try
Let's see
this.
how many fans we got going on
I
here.
don't think we have any happening right now. I don't think there's any.
Can you just I can't see myself.
I know, I got a serious problem. We might need to just change the whole setup here.
What's that thing
One moment.
over there by that picture?
Well,
Put me on that salt.
you're on it. 1 second.
What's that white powder?
What white powder? Hold
It's
on.
by the picture there.
We're gonna try this. We're gonna try a different angle here.
There we go. Look at that box you have. There, that's perfect.
That's true to life. True size.
Hey! How many fans we got going on there?
Well, we haven't got any comments yet. We had a friend of mine, Andrew, was commenting on the first stream, but we had to cancel that because we didn't know what we were doing. But we obviously have it all figured out now. Um,
How you feeling, Dan? How's it going?
I'm feeling all right. I'm actually gonna real quick. I'm just gonna raise you up just a little bit, and I think that's much better.
Good, perfect, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm doing all right, Jay. I'm excited that we've released this single today, and I'm okay. It's been, the air where I live has been hazardous for almost 2 weeks now, so I've been indoors and not feeling very well for a while now.
Wow.
But
I've got some facts for you, Dan, here.
is that right?
Did you know that high school grants or less, the voter turnout was 44%?
That's it?
Ages 18 to 30, 44%.
That's it?
In 2000, well, I don't know.
Just say a year. We're not going to fact check it.
2016, wow, that's
That-
crazy. So, sorry, let's do the pleasantries before we get into the technical jargon here. How's the air there in Portland?
Well, it's improved. It's just unhealthy for at-risk individuals right now. How's the weather there, Jay?
It's good. I'm doing great. We've got lots of nice weather, some breezes.
You look like you have some glare on your mouth there. What's
Hold
not?
on. Is it the? I'm trying to get a good
That was
angle.
that was on my end. That was on my end.
Oh, okay. Yes, the air is fine here. Minneapolis is fine. We're all fine here. If you ask anybody in the suburbs, we got the mob running the streets, and
Yeah, well, same here. Same here.
yeah, and you can't walk out or you're going to get stabbed to death. But let me tell you, I walked around Minneapolis, and everyone's smiling. Well, you really can't see the smiles because they're wearing masks. But
Sure. You can see in their eyes a little bit, and the cheeks kind of puff up. You can tell.
yeah, you can kind of see the laugh lines in their eyes. And,
Yeah.
We're all happy here. I mean, of course, there's a lot of injustice
Yeah.
that needs to be taken care of, but I think people are looking forward to the election season. And I'm falling over here.
Oh, excuse me.
I think a lot of people are looking forward to the election.
You feeling okay? What are you drinking? You're falling all over the place.
No, I ate a whole Chipotle burrito for lunch. I'm still feeling the effects.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Oh.
Oh, take it easy with me, will you?
Sorry. I know you got brittle bones. We have one viewer right now. I think that might be you.
No, I'm not viewing anything.
Oh, is that me then? Any of the fans out there, just ask away.
Oh, I should. Here, I'm going to go on the thing and say that we're going live or something.
Okay. I don't know why, I don't know why I couldn't figure out a better way to do this. It's this new tip. Wait.
Can you put the I guess it doesn't matter
What?
that it's on that it's not a full screen. Doesn't matter.
That I'm not on a full screen?
I just shared your boost unavailable. Oh, damn it.
I tried to boost our post today and it rejected it somehow.
What do you mean?
That's all I know. I'll talk to you about it in private again. Well, I guess we are kind of private right now. I don't think anyone's watching.
All right. So I just boosted our post, or I just shared it. Oh Jesus! Come on, man.
Well, I'm not doing anything.
Put some gum underneath it or something.
Maybe this will.
What is that, a napkin?
It's a cloth coaster, but it might give you some
fancy.
extra traction there.
Is there a lot of glare?
It looks pretty good. It looks pretty damn good. I gotta say, it looks like we're just in the same room. I think there's a little glare, but that's good.
Is there glare? I try to make it so there's no glare.
What do you got? What's our settings here? I mean, this is a disaster.
Try that.
Try what?
Move your hand. We have 2 people watching, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll just roll
That's
with this.
better. Look at that.
All right.
All right, Dan. So a pleasantry's out of the way.
Yeah. You want to get into the unpleasantries?
Let's talk about some voter education here, huh?
That's what we're here to do, I suppose. I mean, first of all, we're here to entertain. We're here to rock and roll. But thirdly of all, we want to educate people about what we're singing about, what we're talking about.
And we're talking about voting. VOTE, yeah. If anyone has a chance to listen to the new single, go ahead and listen to it. Buy a copy for yourself if you'd like. We're going to be donating every penny to a organization that to be determined, but we
have to do our research on that. We want to make sure it's a worthy, reputable cause, right?
Dan and I are going to do lots of hours and hours of research until we find the right one that is going to be a good one. So we're going to figure that out. But you don't have to worry about that. Here's a quick tip for anyone who's.
I hope people can hear you. I hope that they can hear what you're saying.
Is it loud enough?
I mean, it's just, I got an idea.
You gotta turn me up, dude.
Well, you're turned up. 1 second here.
Oh, what are you doing?
Well,
Anyway, I got some. What are you doing?
Nothing. I was gonna try to put a Bluetooth speaker on here.
Oh no.
No.
It's probably loud enough. You got just turn up the volume.
All right, it is up. It's up.
Okay. Age, income, and educational attainment are significant factors affecting voter turnout. Educational attainment is perhaps the best predictor of voter turnout. In 2008 election, in the 2008 election, those holding advanced degrees were 3 times more likely to vote than those with less than high school education. Income correlated well with likelihood of voting as well. The income correlation may be because of a correlation between income and educational attainment rather than direct effect of income. Well, you know, a lot of people with low income have a hard time voting, and we want to educate those people and lower educated people and anybody who wants to know. So, what do you think about that, Dan?
I think that that's striking information, and I hope that everyone from all walks of life are able to vote. And I know it's not easy for everyone to actually make it out to do so, but there are ways, right, to get an absentee ballot, mail in.
Organizations that we're going to be donating all of the money to.
And we're in the double digits as far as sales on this so far. So
yes, very exciting. The cash is coming in, and we couldn't be happier, even though we're not getting any of it. But we're giving it away. So.
And whoever's viewing, I want this is a Q&A, Q's from you and A's from us. So just show yourself in the comments, please. You know, I'm not trying to be hostile here. You know.
If you have any comments, please leave the comments.
There's a comment section. It's not the comments. I don't have a comment section in for our health. Let's just put it that way. But I don't see anything coming in.
Well, they're probably just busy eating dinner. Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's an interesting fact. A lot of people are scared that there's going to be a lot of voter fraud and people voting twice and stuff like that. Well, let me tell you, that is extremely rare.
Is that right? I know it's a major concern for lots of people.
Well, you know, in over a recent 14-year period, there were only 31 documented cases of voter impersonated. 31 cases in 14 years.
Well, that's very few. I mean, I know more people than that. Personally.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name them all here, just for, you know, but...
But that's not even barely any, okay? Listen to this.
You wouldn't know that from the way some people talk about it, though.
In April 2020, a 20-year voter fraud study by MIT University found the level of fraud exceedingly rare, end quote. Since it occurs only all right, get this, Dan. Put your math goggles on, because you're really going to have to think here.
I don't have any, but okay.
0.00006% of instances nationally, and in one state, 0.0000004%. About 5 times less likely than getting hit by lightning in the United States.
Wow. I mean, that's not... You got more of a chance of accidentally swallowing your banana peel than whatever that vote you were talking about.
And I had eaten a whole banana one time.
Yeah, I don't know that, and I hope that you're feeling better now. I know it was a while ago.
No, it was many years ago. It was when we were in high school.
Sure, well, I don't remember that. But, that's interesting. You know, it's important for people to have faith in the system. Don't you feel that's correct?
That is correct. And, you know, a lot of people are talking about... Oh, hang on. I lost my... That was... I was reading from Wikipedia, but the MIT University study is a real thing. I've looked it up, and I've done...
You were part of it?
And if you can't trust a study, then I don't know who you can... All right, hold on.
Yeah. I would trust. They seem like a non-biased institution.
Right. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna do now.
That's okay. I know we got one viewer, but I don't know if we even really have that. So
Shoot.
I don't know how people. There's got to be a better way to do this. I know people do it, right? But maybe not.
I don't know. I think they like are generally in the same room, maybe.
But we can't do that. We're miles apart.
Right. Voter in person. Oh, let's see. Shoot. Hold on. Let's talk a little bit about voter suppression. I know one of our verses we talk about it in the new song, now available on our Bandcamp, and
Yeah.
it will be available on Spotify and other places.
We'll put it there. Yeah. Maybe even YouTube. I don't know, but we'll get it out there.
We'll get it out eventually, but let's see. I got a little bit of ACLU knowledge to rock on you, Dan.
Yeah.
This is straight from the website. Oh shoot! Hold on.
It's okay. It's okay. Take your time. Do the deep breath.
Suppression efforts range from seemingly unobstructive, like voter ID laws and cuts to early voting, to mass purges of voter rolls and systematic disenfranchisement. Long before election cycles even began, legislators can redraw district lines that determine the weight of your vote. Certain communities are particularly susceptible to suppression and, in some cases, outright targeted people of color, students, the elderly, and people with disabilities. Here's some information about voter ID laws, Dan.
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of people say, a lot of people talk about those, and they just say, "Well, why not? You should have an ID." What's the problem with that?
Yeah, well, let me tell you the problem. In 36 states have identification requirements at the polls. 7 states have strict photo ID laws under which voters must present one of a limited set of forms of government-issued photo ID in order to cast a regular ballot. No exceptions. This strict ID laws are part of an ongoing strategy to suppress the vote, and it works, let me tell you.
I believe that.
Voter ID laws have been estimated by the U.S. Government Accountability Office to reduce voter turnout by 2 to 3 percentage points. Those are huge when we're talking about election standards.
Yeah, because the margin can be narrower than that oftentimes.
Translating to tens of thousands of votes lost in a single state.
Wow. Okay. That's often what it comes down to also.
Yes. I mean, we're talking a close race here. Over 21 million U.S. citizens do not have a government-issued photo identification. It's because IDs, cards, aren't always accessible for everybody.
Sure.
They can be costly, and even when they're free, applicants must incur other expenses to obtain the underlying documents that are needed to get an ID. This can be a significant burden to people in lower-income communities. Further, the travel required is an obstacle for people with disabilities, the elderly, and people living in rural areas.
So not everyone can get down to the damn DMV all the time.
No, and they can't wait in line for hours if they got sciatica or something. You know, I mean, they're not going to do that. So
sure.
And these people's voices matter, right, Dan?
Everyone's does. I know that a lot of people are made to think that their voice doesn't matter. They're not part of it. They're helpless. It doesn't matter. But you know, it shouldn't be that way. I don't think.
No.
That's all. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's very strong information. We're going to look into that very strongly. What do you have? Anything else for us?
You know, just this is the ACLU saying stuff like, you know, unfounded claims of voter fraud. We talked about that. You know, and they want to proof of citizenship and all this garbage, and you really, honestly, you don't need it. I mean, like I said, the voter fraud is so insignificant.
Right.
I mean, it's nothing.
Right. Sorry, I don't mean to go off on a tangent here, Jay, but I will say, having lived in Oregon for the past several years, for decades now, it's been all mail-in voting. You can send it in the mail or you can drop it off somewhere in person. But there's no polling centers. You get your ballot in the mail and you drop it off or you send it out, and it's great. The voter turnout is great. I feel like I have time to read information. Oh, we just doubled our view count. We got 2 viewers.
Great.
So anyone in the comment section you want to ask some questions, ask away. So what I'm saying is I would not. The mail-in voting is nothing to be afraid of.
No, it's not. I mean, yeah, you're doing it for how long, Dan?
Oh my gosh, 3 years. Well, it's 6 years or so now. So, and I've voted for stuff that I would not have bothered to vote for. So it's good. It empowers people. It enfranchises rather than disenfranchises people.
Yes, I think so. And there's other. I had a study up here. There was other states that have mail-in voting. Let's see here.
Colorado, I think, is one of them.
Colorado's got mail-in voting. Okay, let's talk about the early voting calendar, huh?
Yeah, I'd love to talk about that a lot.
We got Alabama does not have early voting, so you guys got to go to the polls if you're in Alabama. Alaska, 15 days before the election, you can go early voting. So if you want to avoid the lines, if you want to avoid
the bears and everything,
the bears, you guys got to go to your local election office and figure that out. Arizona, 27 days. Arkansas, 15 days before the election. Early voting ends Monday before the election. I'm not going to go through all these.
Yeah, well, it's okay. It should be easy for people to look up on their own.
So Delaware, I mean, it's going to be cold there.
Is that right?
So you guys got to make sure you bundle up if you're going to be waiting in line. If you're not going to be voting by mail, you guys got to bundle up, put some gloves on, some hats.
It's a general rule nationwide, no matter what. When we talk about election day, it's not exactly t-shirt weather. It's not.
You guys got to really dress up and bring a lunch.
Sure. And it's going to be especially hard now with this horrible virus.
Right. Wear a mask.
Running unchecked through the population. Well, Jay, if you mind me taking a little detour here, currently, I don't know if it's a technical issue on our end, that's possible, or if Zuckerberg is trying to suppress what's happening, but we don't have any questions in the comment section at the moment.
Iowa is 29 days before the election, in-person absentee voting.
We did get, from the Daniels and DeHut headquarters, speaking of early voting, some people sent in some early questions that we printed off, and I thought maybe I can read these and get your input on some of these questions. That sound all right, Jay?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. And we can get back into the list of states and all that kind of stuff, and maybe do like a state capitals quiz. That could be kind of fun. But
yeah, that'd be great.
For now, okay, just a few questions here. First one comes from Cecil Morantz, and he says, "What's the most scared you've ever been at the movies?" And he specifies not necessarily the scariest movie, but what's the most scared you've ever been in a movie theater?
Oh boy, I was watching The Hobbit, and or The Lord of the Rings, and when that big monster comes around the corner and hollers, man, I just jumped out of my suit.
I believe that. I would say I can recall a time when I was at the GKC Cinema in Marquette, Michigan, and I had brought in outside snacks, and I thought I was gonna get busted. That was the most scaredest I'd been. All right, ready for the second question? Second question is, what's your second favorite food? That comes from Trudy Mulrooney.
My second favorite food is, I don't know. I was never a big spaghetti fan, but I started eating spaghetti, and I really like it. I think it's probably my second favorite.
Funny you should say that, because we didn't even talk about this at all beforehand. My second favorite food would be spaghetti and meatballs with just regular spaghetti. Well, she didn't ask first, so I'm not going to say my first. Okay, this is kind of relevant to what we've been talking about. Braden McKenzie asks, if voting's so cool, how come my dad does it?
Because it's his civic duty.
It's your civic duty, man. All right. This one is specifically to you, Jay. Steve Rotfeld, the producer of Sports Bloopers Country Style, asks, when are we going to see more Sunday night movie reviews?
Those are, it's kind of hard to make movie reviews when we live so far apart. We just started making music.
Sure.
Dan, you're in Portland, Oregon, and I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Sure.
And we just started making music over the internet, and it seems to be working okay.
Yeah. But it's another thing to start talking about, Jesse DeCare's VHS tapes or whatever.
Yeah.
In his living room when we can't be there.
That guy's got a stack of some tapes, let me tell you.
And shout out to him. I'm a little disappointed he's not watching right now, but that's okay.
Maybe he'll watch later.
Yeah. Couple more. Wow, you are.
For you, Dan.
I'm so. Oh, what's that?
What is the most memorable?
We're gonna hire a producer. We're gonna hire a staff next time.
There's a glare.
That's just proof that we're live right now, people. This is no cuts, no nothing.
Okay, Dan. What was your favorite outing to the polls?
My favorite.
A favorable memory of voting?
Probably 2008 was the first time I voted in a presidential election. I voted for Barack Obama, and that felt like a historical occasion. I had to go to a gymnasium in Marquette, Michigan, on Barriga Street. What about you?
I remember that. I did the same thing.
Yeah. That's probably it.
I have an unmemorable memory.
What's that?
About
Do you
voting.
remember it? Or?
I remember waking up one morning, and all my friends had their little voting stickers, and I had missed a midterm election. I didn't even know it was happening.
Oh yeah, well
That's right.
I think that's a common thing. I think people forget about those, and they wait for every 4 years, and the voting for local elections can be even more important. I find.
I find it also very important.
Because the real change comes from the bottom up.
That's right, Danny. Oh man, I got some indigestion here.
Yeah, I do too. I ate like a weird lunch, and I had a big chocolate chip cookie after lunch, which is not. You don't have dessert after lunch.
A big chocolate chip? From where did you get the cookie from?
Purrington's Cat Cafe. Kate brought it home.
Is there cats in there?
Yeah, apparently. I've never been in there. You can adopt cats there.
Wow.
So shout out to them for giving me indigestion.
Yeah. All right. So I woke up and I was so ashamed of myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed it. And I mean, that's it. Once you miss it, that's it.
Yeah, there's early voting, there's no late voting. Right?
I think maybe you can do that, but I don't know.
Okay, well, don't quote me on that then, I guess.
Yeah, we won't go into detail. Anyway, thanks. If you're just joining us, thanks for joining us. We just released a new single.
VOTE, yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
VOTE, yeah.
So
that's the new single. We've been getting some good reviews from all over the place, I think.
Yeah, we got some good reviews. The guy I live with, Laser, he said sounds really good. Sounds really great.
I got Nick Armand said he thought there was a song that he never thought a song about voting. He would never say this about a song about voting, but it rocks.
Wow, that's pretty heavy stuff, dude.
To say rock, I mean, yes. How
much time are we looking at here?
We've been on for 29 minutes.
All right, hold on.
Can I go? We have
14 days before the election, early voting begins. Early voting ends 7 days before the election. Let's look at the Michigan. Now that's going to be a big state. It could call the whole deal.
Absolutely.
So we got early voting begins 45 days before the election. Early voting ends the day before the election, varies by county. Voters should contact their county elections office for additional information.
I think that 45 days, that's got to be coming up this week, right?
That's tomorrow. You know how I know that?
You have a countdown or something, or?
No, Minnesota early voting began today, and it begins 46 days before the election.
Minnesota always trying to one-up Michigan like that. I don't appreciate it, but okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Early voting ends in Minnesota one day before the election. In-person absentee voting. Contact your local election office. Do you have any states, Stan, that you're curious about?
Yeah. Let's talk about Rhode Island. Small but mighty.
Early voting begins 20 days before the election in Rhode Island. Early voting ends the day before the election.
Let's take a swing state. Let's say Pennsylvania. Must be on there.
Varies by county. Oh,
interesting. So see,
not offer early voting.
We hit a nerve on that one.
What?
We kind of hit a nerve on that one because it's not. It might statewide. It might not have consistent rules. You have to check in with your county.
Yeah, but counties may make mail ballots available to voters in person up to 50 days before the election day. Mail ballots may be dropped off at county offices until election day. So,
and you
a
know,
little bit about mail-in ballots, then.
Okay, and I do want to say, you know, if you want to vote early, I don't want to editorialize too much because we're not trying to tell people where to go with their votes. But if you don't know by now what you want to vote for, who you want to vote for, I don't know what's going to change your mind. That's all. So I seem like I distracted you. Maybe you just forget that I said anything and you go ahead and do your thing.
Hold on. I had some voter turnout stuff, but.
Well, I mean, this has gone about as successfully as I think we could have ever dreamed of it. I don't know if we need to stay on. We can stay on all night. I don't have anything to
Just
do.
a few more minutes here. I got some stuff. Hold on. I'm going to put you on.
Okay, but I can do.
For a second.
Okay, I'm disappointed in Facebook. I don't want to turn too negative with this, but this right here is not what we thought we were going to do. And I watched all these videos that were like 2 or 3 years old that had all these instructions to do a split screen thing, and apparently you can't do that anymore. So, shame on Facebook. We got 2 viewers right now. I want to give I'll say shout out. What the heck? A shout out. It's Friday night. I'm here with DeHut. And DeHut is here with me. And if you want to just fire up the comment section, people, I mean, I don't think there's any sort of moderation. You can just anyone can chime in. There we go. Andrew Vitalish says, Lounge Lizard. And I am a lounge lizard right now, as you can see, resplendent in my finest coat.
Looks great. I'm also lounging, Dan. I don't know if you can see this, but...
I can see it. Jabba the Hutt. Well, close. This is Jay DeHut, my oldest and dearest friend. Can we get a little fashion show one more time there, Jay? I like that. Wow. Is that from Sears?
Actually, I think it is a Sears and Roebuck.
I had a feeling it just had that certain quality.
A little itchy, but...
Yeah, but I was going to say, it looks like it...
Facts for you here, Dan.
Sure, go ahead.
Voter turnout in the 2018 election. That was a midterm now, remember?
Sure.
Minnesota, 64.20%. First among the 50 states in the DC for voter turnout in 2006 election. How do you like that?
Yeah, I like that. I mean, it's too bad that doesn't even seem that high, but it could be higher
Could
still.
Be higher.
Andrew was saying it looks like Macy's, your shirt, but I don't think that's,
No, this is before Macy's this was made. It's vintage.
And if anyone can let us know if you can even hear Jay right now, I mean, we don't know.
Here's Oregon, 61.20%. Oregon ranked 5th among the 50 states in D.C. for voter turnout.
Wow, that's pretty high. Was that higher than Minnesota? That's lower than Minnesota?
It's 5th. Look at Mississippi. Now this is just sad. 43.80% of Mississippians voted. 2018 election. That is not very many. That's less than half.
Jay, you are loud and clear, by the way. We got our feedback from our fans here.
Great. Alabama, 47%, 37 among the states.
And there's no reason, you know, people in the South, they should get out, they should be voting.
Yes, they should.
Or anybody.
But, like we talked about before, there's lots of things working against with voter suppression and
yeah, absolutely.
disenfranchisement and stuff like that. So we got to make sure that people are learning what they need to learn and getting educated about voting. And that's what our new song is about, Dan. Let me tell you, it's about voting. VOTE, yeah.
Right. Count it in one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
VOTE. Yeah. I love that. You know, I think one hurdle that probably a lot of people have to overcome is just getting the damn day off work.
That election day should be a national holiday. Let me tell you, buddy.
I agree. Or just not do it on Tuesday, because I don't understand why it's on Tuesday.
Because it's Super Tuesday. I don't know either.
But that's that is again, not to you know, toot my own horn of my own state's elections system, but you mail it in, you send it in, you don't have to take the day off, you don't have to do anything, you drop it in a box at McDonald's or whatever and you're done. I'm not even joking about that. This is serious.
Arkansas, 41.30% of Arkansas, what are they?
Arkansanians.
Arkansanians? That's not right.
Arkansasafras.
Arkansasans ranked 50th among the 50 states. Last place, Arkansas. We need to do a little better.
Bill Clinton's home state is at the bottom of the pile.
Whose?
Bill Clinton's home state.
Well,
I mean, whatever. We don't have to bring.
We don't want to name any names here, but.
Yeah, we don't have to bring him into it. I apologize. But maybe Little Rock should change their name to Little Voter Turnout. I'd like to see them. I'd like to see our fans in Arkansas maybe crank up the VOTE song and get wild. What do you think here, Jay?
I'm thinking that I'm really happy you joined me, or we got to do this, Dan.
I'm happy too. You know, we'll have to. Oh, we got 3 viewers right now. My gosh. Hello to everybody.
What is the minute count here? What are we looking at?
We're coming up on 38 minutes, Jay.
Wow. Okay, we'll go to 40. All right, go ahead. Last words here.
Okay. Well, Jay, I got one more. The Q&A from the comments. I don't know if I'm just not keeping up, but no questions there. I have one more comment that got sent in earlier. This is from a man, Elmer DeHut. I don't know if that's a relative of yours.
Sounds familiar.
And he said, you borrowed my good pruning shears 3 summers ago, and I ain't seen hide nor hair of them since. When am I going to get them back?
Elmer, I'll look through my junk drawer, dude.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. I'll let you know, okay?
And I think everyone should look through their junk drawer and find their voter registration information. Make sure you're registered, because you can forget. I forget things all the time. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, I forget to do my license plate stickers and all that stuff. It's like crazy. I mean, when you live in a fast-paced world, you really gotta think and register to vote.
And don't let them stop you. They want it. You know, plenty of people out there want you to not vote. Doesn't matter. Who cares? It's all. But just do it, or face the consequences.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna feel bad. You're gonna wake up the next morning after the election, after November 3rd. You're gonna wake up on November 4th and think to yourself, "What have I done? What have I done?" Sure.
Hey, Jay, why should that doesn't sound any different than any other morning.
For you, baby.
Anyway, that's a little more serious. We don't joke around too much about that, but
Well, listen, Dan. Now, let me tell you, the election, it's your God-given right. your duty.
Jay, I wanna
song today. VOTE. Yeah, it's on Bandcamp. It's available for download. If you want to download it, you can name your price, and all the money will go to getting out the vote for voter education. We haven't found we haven't found a good organization yet, but we're looking. Dan and I are gonna do a lot of research, and we're gonna figure it out. So all the money from that song on Bandcamp sales is going to go to education.
Every little bit counts, I say.
What?
Every little bit counts.
Yes, every little bit counts. If you can do $4, if you can do $40, but listen, October 2nd is Bandcamp's free Friday. It's the first Friday, I think, of the month, and then that's when you're going to want to buy your copy of Vote Yeah and the Quarantine Boogie single. And
we'll promote it again when the time.
All the money you spend is going to go to a good cause, 100%.
Look at that. That's trippy, huh?
Hello?
You're there. We're with you. All right.
So, Dan, let's just end with a fond memory of recording the song that we put out today on Bandcamp.
Should I go first?
Yeah.
My fond memory would just be getting that wah-wah tone for the guitar solo was a lot of fun.
Yeah, my fond memory would be collaborating with you on the lyrics.
Well, that too. I mean that too.
And we really worked hard on this one. We worked together. We wrote the lyrics together. We wrote the song together. You did most of the instrumentation. I did the drums like normal. And
I had a lot of fun doing the B-side as well. Don't overlook Quarantine Boogie, people. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, your kids are gonna love dancing to that one. Let me tell you.
I have heard some reviews already that some toddlers and children are already enjoying our music.
Yes, I mean, it's our biggest fan base, honestly.
It really is, but just make sure we get some songs with some just bad language and just a bad attitude and out-of-tune guitars and stuff, so don't play them that kind of stuff, but the good stuff,
No, we've got some good, the songs is positive, it's about voting, and it's about getting out to vote, because your vote matters, and from the bottom to the top.
Jay, our view count is the highest it's been right now. We got 3 people.
Well, we're leaving now, so.
I know. But we'll do this. We'll start doing this again.
We're going to do this live every day.
Every day till election day. Mark our words. We don't lie to our fans.
We might be fibbing there, but
well,
we're going to do it again. We're going to do it October 2nd when it's the big Bandcamp free
Let's
Friday.
do it then, and let's figure it out.
Sales.
This is funny. I'm having a good time, but let's not do it this way. This is pretty bad.
No, we'll figure out a better way to do it.
Okay. Well, Jay, I love you. I love the fans. I love Facebook, and I'm gonna sign off.
Okay. Have a good night.
Bye.
See you guys later.